Yeah, hi guys, welcome to my channel. So today's video I'm going to start a new topic with jump statement in Pythons. So already we covered the looping statement in Pythons, for loop and while loop. I hope you got the clarity about the looping statements. If you haven't watched it, please do watch. Don't forget to subscribe my channels and click the bell icon for the future updates. Let's start the today's topic, the jump statement in Pythons. So what is the jump statement in Python? In Python, jump statements are used to change the normal flow of execution in loop and functions. Jump statements are used to control the flow inside the loop. Here are some scenarios where we are using the jump statements. If you want to break a loop, then you can use the jump statements. If you want to skip some iterations, then you can use the jump statements. If you don't want to do anything, then also you can use the jump statements. And when you are using the jump statements, some scenarios the execution flow is impacted and some scenarios the execution flow is not impacted. The types of the jump statements, there are three types of the jump statements: the break statements, continue statements, and pass statements. There is one thing also comes to your minds: return. So returns not comes under the jump statements. So now let's discuss about the break statements. What the break statements? The break statement is used to terminate the loop. When to use? When the condition is met, if you don't want to continue the loop, then you can use the break statement. Please remember whatever we are using, the break, continue and pass, all three are the keyword. There is one example. I want to print a number from 1 to 9. You can see there is one conditions. I double is equal to 5 and after that break. So when the I value become as a 5, then break statement is executed and then execute, then whole of the while loop iteration is terminated. So you can see here the result also. So when the I value is 1, the printing here 2, 3, 4. When the I become as a 5, then I double is equal to 5. That means true. If the condition is true, the break statement is executed and the loop iteration is terminated. Now let's understand with the program. Just I want to print a number from 1 to 10. For I in range 1 to 10, that means till 11, print I if I double is equal to 3, then break. Now let's run this program so we can see the result. Python. Okay, now you can see here 1 2. This will printing here 1 2. So suppose that if we want to print this one after break and before break, then what will be happen? So let me add here one message: before break statements. Okay, now let's run this one so we can see the result. Now you can see here, so I value is 1, so 1 here printing before break statements 1. So after that here the 1, because 3 is still not met, here the condition true. So again the 2 and here 3 and 3 is equal to 3, that means true, the condition is met. So here the break, so that means the for loop is terminated. So that means whatever you written the business logic after the break, so after the break execution, so that will not execute. Now the next topic is continue statements. What the continue statements? A continue statement is keep the current iteration and move to the next one. When to use? When you want to ignore the certain values or certain conditions, then you can use the continue statements. So now you can see here in the example, I want to print a number from 1 to 5, but I don't want to print a 3 number. Then how can do that? So in that scenario, You can use the continue statement. The continue also as a keyword. So now you can see here the result 1, 2, 4, 5. Why the 3 is not printing? Because you can see here we are already added here one condition. If I double is equal to 3, then continue. So that means you can just skip this iteration. If anything written before if condition, then definitely it will execute same as the what we written inside the break. It will be have the same thing. But after what you written the continue execution, then it will not execute. What the pass statements? The pass statement does nothing. It is used as a placeholder. Suppose that there is one scenarios you want to do some business logic for a certain conditions, but you want to develop in future after some time, then you can just pass it. That means you can just leave it. Okay, so I written this condition, I will do the after some time, or might be possibility I will do in future if the requirement is fulfilled or something like that. In that scenarios you can use the pass statement. Pass statement pass is not only used in the loop, you can use inside the class also, and it doesn't affect the programs or flow of the executions. What is the difference between the pass and continue in Python? Both pass and continue are jump related statements, but they are behave differently. Pass statements do nothing, but continue statement skip the current iteration and jump direct to the next loop iteration. Pass statement doesn't affect the iterations, functionality, anything. Just use for the placeholder. But continue statements skip the remaining code in the loop, used for the ignoring certain conditions, works inside the loop only. And I can see here we can understand with the program also. So you can see here I want to print here the number from 1 to 3. So I'm written here the I double is equal to 2. Here the continue. That means 2 will ignore it. I mean skip it. So that's the reason you can see the result is 1, 3. If I'm doing the same thing, but I want to use here the pass, then it will be any impact? No. It will print here 1, 2, 3. I hope you got the clarity about this example. I hope you got the clarity about the jump statements. Please do practice in your systems and try to create a scenarios and use the jump statement in your programs. If you have any queries or questions, please add your comments. I will solve your problems as soon as possible. So thank you for watching this video. Thank you.